So do not be surprised if we work your booty today. Let's start. We've got it around our ankles. We've got a little bend in our knees. We're going to shift one leg back, keep the knee bent, and we are going to just straighten and then loosen. So straighten and then let the knee come back. Straighten. So your non-working knee just has a little bend in it, and we've got our Superman top body, cores pulled in, and push, and push, and 2, and 1. We're going to hold it back. We're going to go more to our toe, a little bit more of a bend in your front knee, lifting off the floor. Lifting, it's going to be small. It's okay. You may not even feel like you're lifting, but believe me, if it's pulling in the opposite leg, you are. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come forward to the front. We're up high, chest is nice and strong, belly button's in. We're going to lift the lower neck. We've got to try and get our knee to the same height as our hip. I think you might want to put your hand there. Anywhere in between is fine, but this we don't really want to go higher. And 4, 3, 2, last one. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me, and we're going to swap our legs. So start with a little bend in the knee, taking onto the toes, the flat part of your toes, and we're going to just push in to straighten our leg and release. In, release. In, release. 4, 3, 2, last one. I'm going to hold it out there. Put a little bit more of a bend in your knee. Move to a bit more like on your toe, and we're going to lift off the floor. Lift off the floor. Lift, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So slide the foot through so you're to the front. Make sure everything on top is nice and strong, belly button is in, and we're going to lift. 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 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. We're going to bring it up to our knees. And we've got our feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to go down for a squat, half the squat. We're going to take one leg out to a point. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate our foot so that our toe is facing the wall here. Our rest of our body is staying the same. And then we're going to let it come back to facing in front. So the only thing moving, creating the movement, is the twist of your foot on the floor. Coming from front on to side on. Front on, side. Well done. 4, 3, 2. I'm going to hold the last one out, and you're going to pulse the knee back a little bit. Pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let that leg slide. Just give yourself a little bit of a shake. We'll bring our feet to hip width apart before we hit the other side. And we are going to squat. We're going to take our body over, try and get our kneecaps in our underarms. So we are traveling over. looking through the legs at the bottom, and then coming back up. Keep your hands at your head. Take yourself over. And up. And over. And up. 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. We'll come to the other side. Take ourselves into the half squat. And we are going to start with, we twist our knee, foot, drop out of the anatomy. Foot is going towards the wall, to in front, to the side, to the front. So you've got the flat of your toes down. Makes it a lot easier to do the twist. My throat is very dry right now. And 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one out. We're going to pulse that knee back. Everything else is staying still. 4, 3, 2, 1. And just gently slide your foot in and take the band off. Excellent. Okay. We're going to place our hands in pistol grip, which means my thumbs are on the inside and my hands are on the outside. I'm going to fold the band down. I'm going to take our elbows facing the wall, each side. We're just going to pull apart that band. Pull. Pull. So it's keeping everything at shoulder height. 4, 3, 2, the last one. I'm going to place our hands to the inside. And one elbow is just sticking in to your body. You're going to grab the pistol grip again to the other side and fold it in. And that arm is also, elbow is going to stick in. So you're going to pull with that hand. Pull. 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 So just pulling with one hand away. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now swap your grip. Place the full hand in and then your pistol grip coming on the other hand. So this is how I have my hand, if that didn't make any sense to anyone. I don't know if that helps, if you can see. So we place our elbows in and we pull away. Woo! You can easily tell from this exercise, it uses those really small muscles where you're lacking in strength, that's for sure. 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. All right, we're going to place both the hands on the inside and take our arms up. And just let your shoulders, don't hold your shoulders up like this. Just kind of relax your shoulders down. You're going to keep that kind of relaxed feeling if you're able to. And we've got our elbows facing towards the wall, which will make you feel like your hands are a little bit behind your head and we're coming down. If you're able to, you're coming down, 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 and closing your elbows to your side. And then we're coming back up. So this all depends on your rotation. You may be stopping here, you may be stopping here, you may be stopping here. Don't force. Wherever you can get to, then you go back up. It's all good. You will improve with every class. My hair bubble is getting in the way. 4, 3, 2, the last one. Oh, we've got tired shoulders. Yeah, I do, that's for sure. We're going to keep our hands up. Take our head at least a little bit further than hip width. What you want to do is you want to make sure you keep your good posture. You can have your thumbs in or out of your band. It doesn't matter. We're not pulling apart. We're just staying symmetrical. We're going over for a bit of a side tilt. I don't want anyone flopping to this side, to the front or to the back. So really watch your posture. And coming up. We're going over. So posture is more important over how far you're getting over in the stretch. Up and over. So Nat, just be mindful of your top shoulder there. It looks to me like you're flopping a little bit. Yeah. So we're going straight over. And one more each side. You guys on the on demand will get familiar with me saying the name Nat. Nat is our live streamer that is in the original video. So she's on my screen in front of me here. All right, let's bring our arms around. We're going to go down on the mat. And place the band around our knees. Lay down. Got a hair tie, long hair. I like to just release my bobble and then place my hair inside my crop top. It's just out of the way. Okay, we're going to bring our legs into tabletop. We've got our, at the moment, we've got our spine imprinted and our belly button in. Our knees, oops, let me get them in the right spot, are over our hips. And we're just going to straighten our legs as much as we can and then bend them down. And straighten. And bend. Straighten. And bend. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold up our legs. We're going to stretch our band apart as far as we can and not fling back together. Bring our legs back together nice and slowly. Taking 3 counts, 1, 2, 3 to get out, 1, 2, 3 to get back. And 4. Obviously, if you can't have your legs straight, we've got, you know, the little bit of bend is fine. If it's pulling in your hip a bit, have this bend as well. If you're able to have your legs as straight as possible. 2 more. Last one. We're going to bring our shoulders off. We're going to bring one knee as close to ourselves as we can. Just let that other leg just hang out for a minute. We're going to do single bent leg stretch. So we're going to pull down and stretch out. And then we're going to come back, pull down and stretch up. And that's what I did not want to happen. And pull down. My legs are sweaty because I'm already sweaty. And stretch out. And pull down and stretch out. I'm just going to fix my band. Okay. So pull down, and stretch out. And 2. Depending on the strength of your band, it's going to be how far you can pull that knee towards yourself without your band giving up on you. Last one. Mine is very, very resistant. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to lower our legs. We've got our hands next to us. We're going to go for a single bent leg stretch. So we're going to take our legs long. And then we're going to come in, pull them close to ourselves. And we're going to take our arms wide and our head down to a hover. And then back in. Pull the knees in, lift the butt off the ground. Take the arms out. In. And 4. 3. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Pull the knees down. Going to place our knees back down. And we're going to have a little bit of a push out on our band. So take your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Make sure you're pushing your knees into your band. And we're going to start with our lower back arch. So shoulders are staying down. I'm just going to have my hands out of the way so you can see what my back is doing. So we're arching. And then we are imprinting. It's a slight hinge of your hips as well. So arching. Keep that push out on your knees. And imprinting. And arch. Belly button's pulled. It's a lot to think about when you have a band on. You're going to think about pushing out on the band. You're going to think about keeping your belly button in. Think about hinging those hips. Everything is shaking. But here we're strengthening up so many muscles by having that push out on the band. And 3. 2. 1. Last one. Okay. I'm going to go for our full shoulder bridge. So I want you to bring your legs back into feet in line with your hips. So just walk them in a little bit more. I'm going to have our hands down. Bring our feet quite close to our bottom. We've still got a bit of work that will happen on the hamstrings, so I don't want you to burn them out too quickly. So we're going to do our big arch, shoulders is coming off. You're looking at the wall behind you if you're able to. And then we're going to imprint the spine all the way down. We're going to scoop up the pelvic floor and we're going to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull the belly button in. Roll the spine down. I like to say as if you're a piece of dough coming out of either under a rolling machine, under a rolling pin, or from the pasta machine. Because it's a curved. So you want to curl it up. Squeeze the butt, pull the belly button in, and you want to roll it back down. Okay, so what we're going to do when we next go up, just hold it up there for a second. All right, we are going to put our feet toes at a V, corners of the room, straighten up with your feet. So you've just widened your base a little bit. Okay, push out on your band, don't relax it, and down we come. Big arch, push out on your band. We're going to do it again when we're at the top. Okay, V your feet, straighten. On my mat now, I'm just on the outside, inside edge. And arch, don't relax those knees, keep pushing them in. Imprint, up we go. We got an angle, we're gonna straighten. I've just hit the outside of my mat now. My butt's starting to say, I don't like it very much anymore. Down we go. We're gonna do one more, okay? Push those knees out. We don't do a lot of reps in each position, so you know what? We can do this. Angle, straighten. Woo! Let's go down. Yes, pushing out with those knees. And we're coming back in. Angle in, straighten. So I'm on the edge of my mat again. Keep pushing out on that band. Everything's starting to get tired. I know. Up we come. Angle in. Straighten. Down we come. And angle in and straighten. We should be at hip width again. We're going to stay up here. For those of you that already got down, come back up. We're going to pulse apart for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woohoo! Let's take it down. Not quite a booty band for nothing. Bring yourself into a big circle. Oh. Sorry, let's keep it on our knees. We're going into 4-point kneeling. Four-point kneeling. We've got our knees underneath our hips and our hands underneath our shoulders. We've got a big, we're like a box. And if you're, so we're going to do cat-cow. We're going to arch our back up, pull our belly button in, chest is coming through the shoulders. And then we're going to go down, rotate the hips, belly button's going towards the ground, and the chest is dropping through the shoulders towards the floor. You're looking up if you're able. And we swap. And swap. And swap. So I call this a C. Big C, belly button in, chin on my chest, big C towards the ceiling. And then this one, it's like a big J. Oh, it's so good in the lower back. Let me do one more like this. And then we're going to do a circle with our hips. So we're doing a cat-cow. We'll keep our head neutral. And we're doing a big circle with our hips. Cat-cowing our back. 3, 2. The last one. We're going to turn that circle around. I love this one. So good. 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. We're going to take our arms out on a diagonal and we're going to flick our toes. And we are going to do what I call as a shift and then a lift. So we're not lifting up here, just lift. So your core is nice and strong. Then we're going to drop our knees, keep our butt up and take ourselves for active child's pose. And I've decided that butt is my word. I could use glutes, I could use bottom, but I really like butt. So when we're using our behind, that's the word I've decided on. So we shift here, everything is strong. You're not collapsing, it's strong through the core. And then we lift, and then we lower, and we take it back. Butt stays up for a nice active child pose. Shift, lift. Beautiful. Shift, lift. Two more. And again, my hair is everywhere. The last one like that. Okay, what we're going to do is just walk our hands a little bit closer to us. We're going to go back out for the shift, lift again. This time we are going to take the butt up towards the ceiling. And as we do, we're going to walk our hands. You can come up onto your fingertips. We're trying to keep our legs straight the whole time. And we're bringing our hands in, and then we're standing up. Now, not everybody can keep those legs straight. So the other option I'm going to show you is as you come down, you may need to start bending your knees to reach the floor. Do so, it's fine. And then you may need to keep them bent here, right? But as soon as you can, get them straight. We're not going to go down. We're walking back. So this is what I mean here. You may need to bend your knees, but as soon as you can, get them straight. The aim is with each one, we want to have our legs straight for more time. So we're down, walking out, stopping in plank, and walking back. And inversions are fantastic for the cardiovascular system because they, while your head is underneath your heart, your blood is pumping between. So here, your blood is pumping between your head and your heart, and very beneficial for a lot of things. We don't really have time to go into that, but you're able to do some research of your own if you like about how great inversions are for your health. We try and fit them in every now and then, but there's so many Pilates moves to do. It's hard to do them every time. We're going to do one more. We're going to stop on the out. Beautiful. What we're going to do here now, we're good. Hopefully these are all right. Let me show you. If you're struggling in the plank, lower down to your knees, and we're going to tap on our chest. So if you're able to stay in plank, we're tap, 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 tap. 3, 2, last one. Drop your knees, flatten your feet. Let's take ourselves right back for a nice normal child's pose. I didn't turn the aircon on this morning and I am sweating. Okay. We're going to take our class a little bit over 45 minutes, but we'll jump into side lying for 2 seconds before we hit Mermaid. We just don't feel right. We don't do all 4 planes. Sorry. So we've got our good A-frame. We're going to just hang down on our elbow. We've got our legs at about 45. I'm going to climb it. So I've got my feet a little bit crossed, belly buttons in, top body's nice and strong, and push up that bag. And 4, 3, 2. The last one. I want you to take that top leg straight. You've got your toe pointing down towards the floor, and we're going to push up again. 4. You're not rocking through your body at all, so just keep it little. 2. Last one. Bring your butt good. Back. We're the other side. Woo. Get your good A frame. So you've got your A in line with your hip is your elbow, legs on the 45, hips on top of one another. You're not hanging back here or hanging over here. Everything is nice and strong. We're pushing up. Belly button in. Posture is so important when we're trying to strengthen and get our body symmetrical. You just have to be mindful of that first before how far you can go in any move. 4, 3, 2. The last one. Take that top leg long, foot toe to the floor, and so we're not swinging, just lifting. Oh yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, good. We are ready for Mermaid. Finish with the band. Let's take ourselves into our Z sit. And again, you can do your Mermaid with your legs crossed, or if you're not quite like in a Z, legs further apart, whatever is good for you. But what's important is that your A frame is coming over in line with your hip, and your chest is nice and proud, belly button's in, and you're coming up and straight over. And we will swap. With both sides. Here, my hand is in line with my hip. I've gone straight over. I'm going to do a little bit different. We'll take ourselves into the mermaid position, get ourselves comfortable. And I want you to flip your body, and I just want you to slide your arm along the floor. See if you can get your head down to the mat. And then just relax here for a second. Let the muscles just ooze. And we'll come back into the mermaid. And up and over. And we're going to do the same on this side. So get ourselves in position first. Swap. There's no chance you're going to reach the floor. So floating in the air. Well, I say no chance, but there might be somebody that is that flexible. I don't think I've seen it, but it's possible. Bring yourself into proper mermaid. Get that position right. Bring yourself over. And swap our legs. Okay, your A-frame. Arm is going straight up, straight over. Same again. Oh, it feels so good. And we're going to do the same again. So we'll get ourselves into our good mermaid position first. And then we're going to flip. And we're going to slide our arm down the floor. See if you can get your head to the mat. And just relax here. One second. I'm going to lift into mermaid. And we'll hit the other side. And twist. Back to proper mermaid. And let's stand up for our roll downs. So, shoulders over, chin on the chest, folding the hands down the legs, and you're looking through the top of your legs. And we are floating our arms, pull the belly button in, and you're going to pulse up from the waist. 2, last one. You're going to bend the knees, keep looking at your body as you fold your hands up. You keep that good curve in the back and a big shoulder at the top. You should feel like quite released through those shoulders. And over we go again. Chin to the chest. Fold the hands down. And a little bend in the knees for us to do our baby elephant. So we've got a little slight sway in the knees. We're going to continue looking past our top legs, through the top legs, and a little sway in the arms. And big breaths in and out. We'll just float away. Let's just bring our body back to normal. Letting the blood, just coming back to reality. 4, 2 more seconds. Last one. And then let's bend those knees down, down, down again and pull the face in. Hopefully you're feeling all the difference that you've just made to yourself. And we're going to roll up properly, hands up the legs. Now we've done some inversions, so just be really mindful. There is the possibility of a light buzzed, a little bit of a dizzy. For that increased blood flow between your brain and heart. So 2 rolls back of the shoulders. Last one. We'll go the other way. And our hugs. If you've made that time for you, and you're going to love you, and you're going to have an amazing day. You're going to swap and go a little bit lower, so you're feeling that flexibility in the spine. And we are going to have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me.